What is going on, friends, and welcome back to the Minecraft Hub channel. So today we're going to be looking at our 5 favorite ocean bases on the Hermitcraft server. We thought this was a very unique and cool idea, and it was actually viewer suggested, and you can see that comment right there. So if you have any ideas for a video that you'd like to see us do in the future, definitely put them in the comment section down below, and we are more than willing to do them. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, definitely be sure to subscribe. So first up today we have Suma's base from season 6, and this thing is very cool looking. It's very geometrical, and there's a lot of very cool points and shapes going on with this build. We put it on the bottom of our list, however, because of the functionality of the base, and it's not as cool as some of the others that we're going to be showing off later in today's video. But it is still one of our favorites, so we had to put it on the list. Next up, Green kicked things off big in his Hermitcraft Season 6 debut, and he made this amazing ocean monument base. The block palette is very similar to any base that you're going to see in the water, but it looks amazing as always. The white and the blue stained glass especially make everything look so much better, especially on top of the water. The base design itself was very unique, and he did a great job of using depth and other features to give it a lot of detail, even though it is a very simple build all in all. There isn't, however, a lot of functionality to this base. It does include some farms and things like that to support the survival Minecraft experience, but overall it is not as functional as some of the other bases that we're going to show. This was Grian's first season in Hermitcraft, so he didn't do anything too insane like he has in Hermitcraft Season 7 with the mansion, but he did build this little masterpiece, and he did a lot of community stuff in Season 6 to fully join in the Hermitcraft experience. Next up, we have Mumbo Jumbo's base from Season 6, and this is one of my favorite ocean designs, not only because it is an incredible spherical design, which is a very hard feature to include in Minecraft, but it is also super functional, and I love the different biomes that he put on this build. The quadrant style biomes are a very interesting idea, and something I hadn't really seen before, and definitely want to include in some of my bases later on. This is an absolutely incredible survival base, and you can do so much with this without ever having to leave the base. Mumbo has definitely improved his building skills over the seasons, and this is one of my favorite base designs of his by far. The spherical design is perfect, and he's included a lot around it to give it a lot of detail, so it's not just a plain sphere. The block palette for this build was perfect, and it definitely came out very good in the end. Next up, we have Impulse, who created a very cool looking base. He started off going for the lost city of Atlantis, but then decided to build this floating island above his guardian farm. And there is, of course, a lot going on here, a lot of farms and things like that, so that's why it is so high on our list, because it looks absolutely incredible and it has great functionality. This is an incredibly unique design and something that I've never seen before, especially with the pillars coming up from the Guardian farm down below, and all the pillars also have farms inside of them, so they're all functional as well. The architecture on top of the island is very clean, and the blocks also fit very nicely with it. It has a very Greek style, and you can tell what he was going for with the Atlantis theme. His storage system is also incredibly massive on top of this thing. Not only is this a great base as far as ocean bases go, but this is definitely one of my favorite bases overall. And of course, our absolute favorite ocean base is Scar's volcano. This is a terraforming masterpiece. There is really no better way to terraform, and he did a great job of creating these islands and volcano out in the ocean. It's definitely not as functional as, say, Impulse or Mumbo's base, but the design of it is so incredible that we had to include it as our number 1 pick. The use of stained glass for smoke and the overall terraforming that he did to create this base is absolutely incredible, and if you've ever tried to terraform like this, you know it is insanely difficult to do. especially to make it come out looking as good as it does here. When people say that they want to put a volcano in Minecraft, this is what they are talking about, and he does a great job of building and putting details into the actual buildings around the base as well. Scar is a build master, so it makes sense that he would be able to create something that looks as insanely good as this. The volcano also has a massive part inside of it that you can go around as well. This is definitely the first base that comes to mind when I think of Hermitcraft Season 6, so we had to include it as our number 1. That is it for our list, but I also want to give an honorable mention to Zombie Cleo. This is not really an ocean base per se, but it is an incredible scene that she has created as far as a pirate bay. It is right next to Scar's base, and it looks absolutely incredible and definitely fits the theme of Scar's and the surrounding area. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below. And if you have any video suggestions for us, definitely put them in the comment section and we'll probably check them out at some point. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.